Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Mary. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. Today I'm going to do a donation update on kind of where I am at the moment and hopefully get some of you excited about joining me in this endeavor. So first, here's my challenge. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so this is the one I created for our August donation, and again, it's going to be for Warm Up America, the hospice and respite care. So I've got my $20 because I figured I want to catch up for the month. Today is August 7th, so I want to catch up. So what we're going to do is for every of these icons, it's my little cheat sheet, I'm going to save $2. For every heart, I'm going to save $4. The flower is $6. And then the medical thingy there is $8. So I wanted to try my best to save $100. That's my goal for this month. So we'll see how it goes. I hope so. I hope so. So I have my $20, and I'm probably like $1 short from what I want to do, but that's okay. So in this envelope is going to be anything that I say for my challenge, and then if anybody purchases this out on my Etsy shop, that money will go into here too. And on my tracker, I will note whether it's mine or whether it's coming from Etsy, and then if people purchase it, then I'll figure out how I can show you how many people purchased it that month, and then make sure that I'm transparent and that that you guys know every penny that was purchased is going into this. The fees are on me. I'm not going to take out fees and say, okay, the net amount is what, like, I don't know, $3. I haven't done the math on that. The full, I think I'm selling it for $5, and that full $5 will go in here. Okay, so let's start on this, and then I will get to showing you this stuff. All right, so our $20, I think I figured out, what color do I want to use? Maybe I'll use this one. Let's see, if I did one $8 one, so that's 8, 14, 18, $20. Okay, good. Well, that worked out great, actually. So, perfect. All right, so we're going to do pink here. So one of those. And then we'll do a red one for the heart. Red? Maybe I should have done pink in there. That would have looked cute. We won't go all the way to the edge. Maybe we will. Other side. Thicker. Thicker-er. Maybe I should use crayons or colored pencils. It might look better. I guess people will get the gist that it's a heart, because I don't think I butchered that too badly outside the lines. All right, then we need a flower, so we'll do yellow for that. Oh, that comes out pretty good. I'm okay with that. Allergy season, it's killing me this year. So sorry if you hear the sniffles. Okay, that's yellow, as I like to say. And this guy, let's see, orange? Purple and orange? Sure, why not? We'll just kind of color up here in the top. Let's get the thinner lines. The thinner side, I should say. And we'll just kind of color in like that. Okay. $20 going in. Yay! So that got me caught up to today, which is the 7th, because I kind of did a calculation how much I had to save per day. So I want to really make sure I do this. Okay, so today is 8/7. I'll put me plus 20 equals 20. Perfect. Okay. So I hope you join me in this little fun challenge. If not, I'll have a different one going next month if you want to try that one out. Okay, so I'm going to close my book for now. And, well, maybe, for those of you maybe who didn't see the first one, let me recap this real quick. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So this you'll find out on my Etsy shop. So this is the challenge sheet. And then I have, oh, well, I had an envelope. What did I do with my book? It comes with an envelope, but I used that envelope. Deeper donations. There we go. So I used the envelope for my dashboard. Since I had a vinyl, then I didn't need the envelope that I created. But it does come with an envelope, which will look, well, you guys know what they look like, but it's like this, but with the theme for the challenge. Okay? Then you will get Warm Up America Countdown. So let's update our countdown. So today is the 7th. So I went to the Etsy shop. I printed out the, well, actually, I didn't go to the Etsy shop. I made it. I don't have to go to the Etsy shop. Okay. So we're going to start to save. We're stuffing that envelope. Save or crochet or knit a square. Then we're going to stuff that envelope again. And we're going to crochet an envelope. Or no, we're not crocheting an envelope, but we are going to crochet a square. Okay, so day number 7. Yes. Okay, and then you will also get some instructions on if you want to pay online, then it gives you the link. Oh my goodness. It gives you the link. And then there's going to be a button down underneath this. It says write us a comment. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to, in that box that pops up, you're going to indicate Mare Bear 3000 project. Because they'll track this information for us. So whoever sends money in that has that project name, or if you want to make squares like I'm doing as well, then they will track that for us and they'll give me a count at the end, and then what I can turn around and tell you guys next month what was done. If you don't want to make a payment and you have things you want to send in because we're doing squares or a lapgan size blanket, then you can fill out this form. This is out on their website, but I'm sure you can just do this as well, because if you don't print it out, the last time I did one through another YouTuber crochet channel, I just wrote it on a piece of paper because I didn't have a printer at the time. So you're going to put your name, your address, your city and state, email. Under campaign, you're going to put Mare Bear 3000 project. Just indicate, well, if it's a handmade item, a monetary donation, and a first donation, check whatever box. And then you're going to check whatever applies. If you're a smoke-free home, a pet-free home, it helps, I guess, for allergies. My guess. I have no idea. That's just what I'm guessing. And then if you washed the item or not. And then I automatically checked, because I'm going to be doing 7 by 9 squares or rectangles. If If you want to do an adult blanket, that's fine, but mostly we're going to be doing the lapgans. And if you make a square, then you can just send those squares in, and they have people who sew it together into a blanket. So you don't have to do a full project. You could just do squares and send those in. Okay, so that's a recap on that. Now, let's close this up and let's get to this video. All right. So what I've started is, I kind of want to give you a couple samples. I still have to hide all my strings. So this is a 7 by 9. And the reason I'm telling you specifically, because you're thinking, oh, what does it matter? But the stitching matters. My opinion, personal opinion. If they sew them together, they may not care. But I like my stitches, like if I do more crochet with the stitches going this way, then it just makes sense to have your next square have the stitches going the same way. Or they could just probably sew them together like this, and then the stitches are going the same way versus, okay, they're, on this one they're going horizontally, and on this one they're going vertically. So to me that may not look right, but maybe the way that they put it all together, it looks great. May not matter. I don't know. But if you've never crocheted before, I'm going to show you how to do a quick single crochet, and we'll do a couple of rows, and then you know what the final product is. But in this one I use a 5 1/4, 5.25 millimeter hook. It's I. You can use any size you want. It doesn't matter. I like a smaller, tighter stitch, so I tend to use the I a lot, and so that's just kind of what I do. So we're going to do a slip knot. So you're going to hold the yarn on your index finger, you're going to circle it around, cross it over, and then you're going to pop that line right through the hole. Now you can cinch it tight. So let's try that again, as I have a runaway hook. Okay. So hold the yarn, cross over your finger, cross over, so now it looks like you have an X. Then you're going to take this long one, the one that's attached to your skein of yarn, you're going to take that and pop it through the hole. And then cinch, you're going to hold the tail and you're going to cinch it tight, right? So now you can start. I did the calculations on this to do it this way. I didn't bring my phone over here. Hold on. Hold that thought. I have a notes. Oops, sorry guys. I have a notes app on my phone that I put it on there. This one? Yes, okay. So if we're going to go 9 across, we're going to chain 35. So the way I like to hold my yarn, and everybody holds it differently, I've seen a lot of different ways, especially out on YouTube. I used to wrap it around my pinky and then wrap it around my index finger. So that kind of helped with tension, so I don't get a whole lot of yarn. But now, since I've been doing it for so long, I just do it between my ring finger and my index, or sorry, my ring finger and my pinky, and I'm right-handed, and then I wrap it around my index finger. And then I can kind of squeeze it down here if I need to. So we're going to chain 35. So you wrap around. I like to bring my hook back. Let me see, can I zoom in more? Ooh, I can. Yay! Okay. So let's start this again. So we're going to yarn over. I bring my hook. There we go. I bring my hook back to the main knot, and I pull through. Yarn over, pull through. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Okay, so I have a little ruler that I was using. I have to go this way. So from the end, where did I guess maybe it was this yarn that I used. Okay, so, you know, whatever. We'll improvise. So 35, I have to get to 9 inches, so hold on. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Let's try 40. Best laid plans, guys, you know? You just... Okay, so we're going to go with 40. Let me change that on my phone. Okay, now to start our first row, we are going to go, sorry, was that, I didn't even know if that was on camera, sorry guys. But anyway, it's going to be 40, let me, and then we're going to measure, we're not going to pull tight, or, you know, we're not going to stretch it too much. Okay, so now we're going to take it, and in this next ring here at the top, we're going to crochet in the top rings here. So as you go, make sure you flatten it out, so you're always you're not twisting it. You don't want it twisted. You want to make sure that everything is flat like that. Okay, so now we're going to take it, we're going to go into that first string there. We're going to yarn over, pull through a loop. So now you should have 2 loops on your hook, and we're going to yarn over and pull through 2. So we're going to the next one, we're going to put it through the loop there, yarn over, bring it back out, yarn over, go through 2. Okay, so yarn, or put it through the loop, yarn over, bring it through. You're going to have 2 loops on here, and yarn over and go through both of those loops. Alright, so we're going to do that all the way to the end. And it will curl on the corner there, and that's okay. Okay, so yarn over, pop through, go through 2 loops. Insert in the hook, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, and come through 2 loops. Okay. And you can stop this, reverse it, and make sure you're getting the stitch right, okay? Okay, so we're going to insert in the loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, so I'm going to do all of this till we get to the end. And I hope this color is light enough. Okay, put through the loop. So when we're done here, we're going to actually have 39 stitches. And then you want to make sure, I'll measure it one more time just to confirm that we've got the 9 inches. It's a little tough going in the beginning because of the chain. There's really not a lot to hold on to, you know, but that's okay. Just stick with it and you'll get there. You'll get a hang of it yourself. Now again, I like to kind of crochet a little bit tight. Some people are much tighter than me, and some people are a lot looser than I am. So just depends on what you are going to like. And again, this yarn should be acrylic yarn, so it's not going to shrink too much when they wash it. And plus it gives everybody, when the volunteers who sew them all together, it's like material. So if they do have to wash it, then let's say somebody's using something that's going to shrink up, and then other people using stuff that isn't going to shrink, we don't want kind of a wonky blanket, you know? Right. Hobby Lobby always has sales for 30% off. I think they run it like every 3 weeks. And then Michael's gives coupons, as well as Joann's give coupons. So, and they used to be where Michael's will take Joann's coupons. I don't know if they do that. It used to be a thing a couple years ago, and I believe I went recently, and they said, nope, we don't take those. And I'm like, oh, okay. Guess they changed their policy. Alright, we come to the end, and then we're going to pull it through. Now I kind of pull mine long when I'm trying to stop, because I want to count my stitches. Now the way you're going to count them, alright, you can see kind of like a little, almost like a heart right here. You have one loop here and one loop here. So I'm going to count. So the way I do that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I get 38, not 40. See? Even somebody who does it all the time misses something. Did I count wrong? Let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Am I still okay though? Because sometimes after you do that second row, it stretches a little bit and gives you the true thing. Well, I'm going to call that okay, because I'm past 9 inches. I don't think that's going to be a huge deal. So, yeah. I'm going to say we are okay. Okay, now, to get to the next row, and then after this is going to be the same thing, all the way through. So to get to the next row, you're going to chain 1, which is yarn over, pull through your loop, and then you're going to turn your work. Alright, now, you want to go in to this very first stitch. So you're going to, now, on this side, you'll see, when you hold it, you're going to see those 2 loops right there. Okay, so you're going to put it right in that very first one. Yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Alright, and then you've got your next one, which there's 2 loops there again. You want to make sure you don't want to do just the one. Okay, you want to go through both of them. So I think you can see that. So it kind of, until you pull through, it looks like you're going to have 3 stitches on 3 loops on your hook. Okay? I hope you can see that pretty good. So again, you want to go through both loops in your work. Okay, so you're going to yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So once again, we're going to go right in this hole, and it's going to be through both of those loops. So again, it's going to look like you're going to have 3 on here, okay? Going to yarn over, pull through 1, and then yarn over, pull through 2, okay? And you'll get a feel for it. Once you get going, you'll get a feel for it, okay? So don't get discouraged. And if yours is looking like, if you're brand new to crocheting, you may have some areas where it's going to be tight, some areas where it's going to be loose. It's all a matter of just practicing and making sure that you work on your tension. So you may have to be a person that, at least in the beginning, that puts it around your pinky and then around your finger, just so you can hold that tighter. Some people I've seen where they will wrap it around a couple times on their finger and then they can let it go as they move on. So I don't know if you saw that, but let's see. If I do that, then sometimes they'll just kind of take it off their finger. I had never seen that before. Another thing is I like to hold, just the way I started, I guess, I like to hold my crochet hook like this. Some people prefer like more like a pencil. I think I find that like I'm not coordinated to do that. I'm sure if I get used to it. I just feel like I use my wrist too much. So I like to just hold it, just grab it and hold it. What can I say? And yes, I use my wrist, but it doesn't seem like I use it as much if I were to do it as a pencil. Alright, so just continue doing that. Hope I'm still in frame. Sorry, guys. Alright, and we're going to go to the end. So again, you're going to put through, so there's both loops. So on the top here, I'm going through this one and that one, both of those. Okay, I'm going to pull up a loop. Okay, and we're going to go all the way to the end. Okay, and again, if you get stuck, just stop and rewind the video. Back it up a little bit so you can see in the beginning what I was doing. I just want to get to the end so we can go from there. You know how we have our words that we use? I'm noticing when I'm looking at my videos, I use kinda a lot. I'm gonna have to work on that. Alright. Should I say I kinda have to work on that a lot? Alright, so as we get to the end, and it's just a repeat after this row here. Okay, so we get to the end. And at the end, there's going to look, that's kind of where we started our first, I did it again. Anyway, that's where we put our first stitch. So it's going to be kind of thicker on the end here. We're just going to kind of, I did it again. We're going to put that in the middle, pull up a loop, pull through 2. So we're going to chain, turn our work. We're going to start in that very first one and start all over. Make sure you're going through both of those loops on your chain. Okay, we want to go through both this one and that one. Okay? And then you're going to keep going until you measure 7 inches, which, again, it kind of depends on the yarn that you're using. Some yarn can, maybe that's why mine was, pretty sure that's why this one is longer than this one, because this is a slightly different yarn. I don't think they care if it's sparkly, but you know. So that's all you're going to do. Just keep going until you measure out 7 inches up. Okay, 7 inches up. I zoom my camera in and I think I keep trying to pull my project close to me. So if this isn't a good take, I will redo it. Okay, so that's all you do. All right. So what I'm planning on doing, this is going to go up on my savings challenge site at MareBear3000 on YouTube. But I am going to try to start a crochet project, crochet channel, I should say, and we are going to learn a different stitch altogether. And you don't need to know single crochet, double crochet. You don't need to know any of that. But I like doing designs and pictures and things like that, and I do what's called an Afghan stitch. Now they call it tapestry, or you know, they have different names for it now. But back when I started it, it was the Afghan stitch. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to it. I will show you my progress in the next video, the update video. I'm going to try to do at least one a week on updates through the month of August. Maybe more, it just depends what I got going. The next video I'll try to do a different stitch. So, if you're learning, then I will show you that new one. Let's get to the end of the row. And again, it looks a little curly, but it will come out as we go further up on our project. And then once they start, I mean, you could, I guess, iron them if you wanted it to be nice and flat. I figured once they start attaching, then it'll generally flatten out. If you wanted to attach your squares, maybe I'll show that when I get a couple going. I'll show that. So that's just kind of what you're going to do. Just keep on going. Yeah, mine's over 9 inches. That's okay. Keep on going, and let me know in the comments below if you plan on doing some crocheting. Knitters, by all means, do some knitting on this stuff. They will take crochet and knitted items. So let me know what your plans are for that. Otherwise, I am going to call this a video. All right? If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with others, okay? Thank you. Bye, everybody.